Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderbob here, and tonight we're going to be checking out a new mixed reality game. This is Home Sports. This is a new VR, MR sports game. There are multiple sports available here, and this is very evocative of like Wii Sports. It feels very much like that old school Nintendo sports game, except the fidelity is a lot greater. Like you really have one-to-one in a lot of these games. Some of them are more abstracted, like hockey really feels more like air hockey, but pickleball and badminton really feels like you're on a court playing these games. And with the mixed reality elements, it really makes it have like a large play space, and you're kind of playing into this mixed reality area. I do want to show you that just quickly the setup on this. You can come down here and adjust your play space, and it's literally like you can adjust the floor space, but you can also just grab the grips and like move that window over here, whatever works best for your play space. And then now the play space is over there. Let me adjust that back. My space is bigger that way, so it kind of like it makes more sense to come here. You can also like make it smaller or larger depending on how much area you have. I found like large works pretty well. I want to push it a little bit more that way because when I'm doing like a backhand on badminton, I need to be back a little bit further. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. And these games, it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of them work better than others. There is multiplayer. I have not been successful in finding a match. I've only tried a couple of times, but this is like Friday at 10 o'clock. You'd think this is pretty optimal time for some VR partying. And I have not found a game yet. There are abilities to invite players, create a party, enter party code. So like if you have friends you can get on this, or maybe you're using Discord to coordinate with people, I feel like you can probably get a game going. But I've not been successful for multiplayer yet. There's also a story mode. We're not going to dig into that tonight. What I really want to do is just like jump into each of these games and just show a minute or two of each one. I've played each of these a few times, and it's kind of the variety here. The quality is pickleball, badminton, fairly realistic. You know, it feels like I'm really playing a game on a big court. Hockey is much more abstracted. It's closer to like air hockey. Mini golf and bowling, they're decent. The thing is, I've played better bowling games. Forever Bowling is probably my favorite, and it's because it's a whole game based around one thing. The fidelity there, they have more, more resources around that one game versus multi-sport selection here. But for $20, it's not a bad selection of games. Let's just jump in. We'll go through each one by one. So you got a match you can play against the bot. There are drills, which are kind of like mini games, and then just a practice mode. I'm probably going to get my butt kicked, but I want to just show you how this works. I got stretches going here, and there are different levels of bots. We're just going to go with easy. I'm going to just do 7 points, one set, and I think it's going to make me serve to start here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got to grab that. And you can see, you've got like that mixed reality. Like here's my play area, and then right at the couch is the other side of that that court. And it's like it's a really cool. It makes your play space feel much bigger. One thing is you have to hit these way harder than you would expect. Oh, I threw it over the line. Let's see. There we go. Oh. It is not easy to get it over the line. I don't know if I just suck. There we go. Okay. 1-1. So I get a serve. I think I should have pushed this a little bit further back, because if it's close up, I may not be able to reach it. We'll see. Like if she goes for a really short return, I don't know if I can reach it. And with pickleball, she's serving from there, and she's got to hit it over here. Like that. So I guess I don't think I think you have to hit it in the box. So she's always going to return it at least there or further back. Let's see if we can get some nice back and forth going here. Oh, that was behind me. See, like I needed to be a little bit further back there. Get my butt kicked. Like, this feels really good, and it reminds me a bit of, like, in Wii Sports, like that tennis game, except, like, you actually control it more one-to-one. Oh, I didn't want to hit my arcade. I probably could have gotten that. Oh, I like pulled my back out. Oh, this is like real sports here. I gotta show my daughter this. She'd get a kick out of this. Oh, I should have had that. I'm gonna lose here badly. It's okay. We're having fun. Oh gosh. Damn. You kicked my ass. Alright, we'll keep moving here. It's okay. I wasn't expecting to win. Quit. Quit. Let's just go down the line here. So, pickleball, it feels pretty good.
Single player.
Bowling. Again, you have drills, kind of mini games. There's a practice mode, and then there's a match. I'm not going to play against another player here because I just want to quickly go through 10 frames. So, we're going to just do a solo match. 10 frames. And this one, I have played better VR bowling games. Like Forever Bowling is the one I'd recommend if you want to buy just a bowling game. It's got great online support. There's a bunch of different play fields. You can even do mixed reality in that game. This is pretty cool. Like it gives you a lot of space. And I think the mixed reality is actually better here than in Forever Bowl. But overall, the feel of Forever Bowl is just better. Like I threw 10 frames earlier. And I tried to throw the same way each frame, and I felt like I could not get any consistency. It feels a little bit like the court is like loose, like the ball. And now I'm actually doing better, so maybe it was a fluke earlier, but I felt very inconsistent. And like this kind of game, I think the physics and the feel and everything are sometimes the most important. Okay. And I know in like Forever Bowling, I can get 7 strikes in a 10 frame game. So like, I feel like I'm not horrible at VR bowling, and I'm not bad at real bowling. It is a little bare bones. Like there's not a lot of options. You can go in and turn on the bumpers. That's my nickname, Thunderbob, actually came from my bowling prowess. When I was younger, I would bowl and I would like throw it and I'd launch it like way up here, and it would fly halfway across the thing and come down on like this thundering boom. And one of my buddies called me Thunderbob, and it stuck. So that's not just an online handle. That's my real name. I don't bowl much anymore. I probably haven't gone since my daughter had a friend's birthday party at one, like maybe earlier this year. Maybe go like 2 or 3 times. See, I feel like I didn't put any extra spin on that, and it was like the ball just like curved. There's a thunder. And sometimes between frames or between ball returns, feels like it takes forever. Like that's one thing in Forever Bowl. Like I could be done in a game in like 90 seconds. So if I want to just practice and throw a bunch of balls, there's not a lot of delay between frames. There's also multiple balls and everything. Like that is a game dedicated just to bowling. So like, you know, there's a lot more to it. This being part of a $20 package, I feel like it's not a bad amount of content you're getting. But like if you're just looking for a VR bowling game, I would recommend one of the dedicated ones like Forever Bowling. And again, I feel like I'm throwing it similarly, and it is just going all over the place. Or maybe I'm throwing it badly each time. I don't know. I'm gonna take a step to the right and try to like straighten up my wrist. Okay. I'm gonna try that. Let's see if we can consistently do that. End this with a turkey. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. I just wasted that strike. But I guess I didn't if I can recover this, but yeah. I feel like I'm throwing it like pretty similarly, and it's just going all over the place. Like I'm not meaning to put that spin on it. And it's like registering like more spin, I feel like, than I'm intending. Yeah, that's a horrible score. Like, I usually in Forever Bowl, I want to say I get like 150 on average. All right, let's back out and check out the next sport. Getting in and out of the game is pretty snappy.
Single player.
Badminton. Again, drills, practice, match. I'm getting a little winded. Plus, I'm getting over a cold here, so if I sound a little squeaky, that's why. Can you see my Lego collection in the background? Yeah, we'll just leave it on easy. And again, like, there's not a lot of options here. You get, you know, number of sets, points per set. And this is pretty similar to Pickleball,
Let's go.
except you got a shuttlecock. I feel like shuttlecock is one of my favorite words. And look, she's got like I don't know what those are called. Those cool shoes. But again, you have to hit really hard. And like, because of the longer stick on these, it feels a lot like, you'll see. Oh! A let. What's a let? Did I get that? It just reset. I don't know what a let means. And I think you can't let this touch the ground because obviously it doesn't bounce. So it's... I'm pretty sure that went through my stick. What are these called? This went through my racket.
Target missed.
Because there's no bounce, like, it makes you where you have to really, like, run up on it. Which in VR... What? I'm pretty sure I hit that. In VR is a little harder to do. Man, I'm sucking. You can tell I didn't, like, cheese this. I didn't record this like a dozen times. This is just... Here we go. Okay, check the replay on that. I'm pretty sure I hit that. It should have at least, like, bounced off, right? Really?
Serve target missed. Match finished.
Yeah. I'm not good at badminton. Let's get out of here. So far, my favorite's definitely been pickleball. Bowling's okay.
Mini golf.
Again, mini golf. You got drills, you got practice, matches. I don't know why that guy's got a baby on him. Maybe the story would tell me. I haven't gone through much of the story yet. And you can do bots. I'm not going to, just so we can more quickly go through some of these games. There was a pretty good variety. So you got 3 different parks, and each of these parks has, 12 or so different holes. And this is the one I started on. This one I could not. So you got to, like, hit it off the green and bounce it, and, like, that was impossible. I don't see how some of these holes could conceivably be accomplished. So you got a pretty good variety. I'm not going to go through all these. We're just going to jump through a handful here. We'll start with this one.
Let's go.
And one thing I don't like, you cannot two-hand the putter. So it's all like one-handed, as far as I can tell. And like, here's like a very simple. And then, so like I'm putting obviously into the mixed reality space, but then what it'll do is it'll like bring me to it, and it'll put the actual frame like right on top of you.
Well played.
That's kind of cool. So you got like a window into the world, but it also brings the actual
Your turn.
course to you. And it kind of, I've got the handicap on. I think it's showing me like the optimal path here. Keep going, keep going. Okay, perfect. The one thing I think is it takes a little bit too long for it to take you to the next putt. And again, because it's only one-handed, if I go to the other one, it'll like just change the grip. I don't love that. And it's weird, like the stick will get longer automatically. I guess that's good. Nope, I suck. I definitely think, was it Walkabout? Is that the name of that other one? That's probably a better mini golf experience. But it is a bit more expensive, and it's one game that you get there with a whole lot of DLC courses. I don't think that game has any mixed reality yet, though. So if you're looking for mixed reality mini golf, I think this is the only one I've seen. Oh, that's not it right there. I know I'm not going to go through all 12 holes. I'm just going to go through a handful of them here. Why does it want me to go that way? That doesn't seem like a good play. The cat is still sleeping over there. He's a dick, though. Don't wake him up.
Well played.
I could see how this could be fun with multiplayer as well. I'm curious how that works. Like if you're playing with real players. When I was playing against the bot in something like this, you would putt, and then it would show you like them putting on the mixed reality Playspace. I'm gonna try to do the Sonic thing here. I don't think it's gonna work, but that did not work. Is it gonna go off the Playspace? Did I just get 2 there on accident? Oh no. And then it didn't reset the Playspace but the problem is, this is like right up against my couch. Let's see. You know what, I was just imagining like, how is the putter gonna go through the couch, except I'm just holding a controller, so that's stupid. I'm an idiot. There we go. Oh, you must have to hit it really hard. Okay, now this is a problem because now I'm actually inside of my couch. And not in like a sexual way. Okay. Yeah.
Stroke limit reached.
Some of these are very hard. Like, there was a water feature one earlier that I just could not get. I think it works reasonably well. I think there are better mini golf options out there. It looks really nice though. And it runs well. There's like no frame lag, even though I'm recording this at 1080p. I think that's enough mini golf. You got kind of the idea here. We're gonna go out and check out that last game. I got my fan going. I would recommend, if you're playing any active games, play with a fan in front of you. That makes it so much better. And last game here, hockey. Again, you got drills with mini games, practice mode, and match against the bot. This I didn't really love. It's probably the weakest part of the package. Because, I mean, think about hockey. You gotta, go around a rink. You gotta skate around. This is much, much more abstracted. It's much more like air hockey. Free goer.
Let's go.
And basically, you got a stick, and you can two-hand this. And what it said in the instructions is like, if you're one-handed, it's like you're hitting. If you're two-handing, you're blocking. I don't actually know what difference it makes because I've one-handed and blocked, and I've two-handed and hit. And it's, let's do around here. Yeah. Maybe if I two-handed it, it won't go under me like that. Okay. But this is just straight up air hockey, right? Like, just on a bigger kind of play space. I almost feel like this would have been better if they just called it air hockey and, like, gave you the hockey stick because it's easier to... Also, the longer it goes without scoring, the puck is worth more points. So, like, right now, whoever gets this gets 5 points. Or 3 points. See, I'm not two-handing it, and I'm able to stop it. So I'm not sure. Why did it reset? He had it. Now it's worth +1. Like, I mean, it's fun. Did I score on myself? It just happened. It's reasonably fun. But again, if you're looking for a hockey game, this is like so abstract. This reminds me of like a game that would be in Wii Sports, where it is the game, but it is so abstracted that like none of the skills or kind of tools you gain playing this are applicable to the real game. Like the badminton one, the pickleball one, like reasonably feel like you're playing those games. This not so much. This is very much just air hockey, and maybe that's why I came closer to not losing. So I'm not a big fan of the hockey implementation here. So we've gone through all 5 of the games here. If I remember right, this is $19.99. Not a bad value. You know, there's a couple of sports collections like this. This is the only one that I've seen that has the mixed reality support, which is pretty cool. It's got the story mode. There's multiplayer if you can actually find people to play with. Overall, I'm impressed with the package, but I don't know how much I would play it just because I'm not in love with the bowling and the mini golf, which are probably the ones that I would spend the most time with. I think the pickleball and badminton are actually the most interesting here because it's the closest to like a one-to-one playing these sports, and it actually feels pretty good. I'm just terrible, so please forgive me for how bad I am at that. So there you have it, $20. It's pretty cool if you're looking for a minigame collection, specifically a mixed reality minigame collection. I think this is the best one I've seen. I'll end it there. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe to the channel. Drop me any comments with your thoughts. If there's any mixed reality games out there I should check out, please let me know below. I'm definitely dabbling and curious. I'm mixed reality curious. So yeah, good night, everybody. Have a good night.